stand firm in their decision. Because some of all these things, I don't know what they prompt them, whether not delay tactics, because they don't know, say the more the case, they long, the more they weaken. And they go feel compromise and somewhere along the line, as they long. Maybe that's why they put up all these defensive mechanism to make the case long. So as they long, they go they lobby for corner, the case go they weak. At the end of the day, you go shock, say case when we know say it's supposed to be 1 + 1 is equals to 2. Very simple as that. Suddenly, it go come the one stretch, they change. But make we really look into this thing. Not be a good thing at all for our judicial system. If someone is found wanting, make it face the law.
In the case of this boy, in lawyer, they argue, say, like Big Chief don't talk. Edewo, whether you like him or not, you must get legal representative.
Yes.
As you do like this now, God forbid, no be you. If you get case, you don't get money to pay lawyer, the state go provide lawyer for you. Now, what in your own lawyer, they argue now, say the guy know they mentally stable. Person when they accuse, say, in girlfriend. Yeah. The next thing, when they see him for asylum, for where mad people they stay. But for the video when we see, the last video when they see of you and the girl, you did all right, you did listen to song, you did nod your head. You did nod your head to the way when we say the song they flow.
Swag full your
body. Now you know you reach court, they ask you say, are you a Christian or Muslim? You know greet up.
Chukudi, all this thing boils down to what I just talk, say the legal advisors, whether they don't see this one as the quickest escape route. I mean, from anything bad when you do say, see, just pretend now like say you're not normal again.
I mean, let them plug iron. I know he dead. I know tell anything.
I don't know plug iron.
Let them plug iron.
No.
All right, make we check the punch this morning. Maybe this will be our final paper sharply. Make we see NNPC introduces transshipment charges. Depot owners to raise fuel price. Okay, 28, and I carry that one. Clearing agent ground port operations begin indefinite strike over CBN's evaluation. Go check them there, page 20. APC shifts convention for third time, fixes March 26 as new date. That one said, don't date there. My generation should step down. Now, I'll go Obasanjo talk this one. See me they leave politics. It should step down. Bill proposes punishment for corrupt officials, siblings, and other beneficiaries. We don't talk this thing since. People where they spend government money wrongly. Their family members then. Okay. Make we see as that one go be. Subsidy, labor fumes as IMF warns federal government against fresh borrowings. That one day there. Electoral Act, Group Defy Presidency. Hold protest today. Okay, we wait to see as that one go be. I have chronic diabetes. How about carry now they tell cuts this one. Chronic. When a person say get chronic, which we say it don't cut through. Okay, I wish a lot of actions. The governor's aide disagree as minister group faults primary, and ASU takes federal government task federal government as renegotiation starts today. So inside the strike where they do negotiation. NSCDC arrests 6 Beninese for smuggling petrol out of Nigeria, and South APC lawmakers endorse Yahaya Bello. Okay, Chukudi, 1-1. Just take one.
And I hope say the discussion when we say the federal government and the academic staff union of universities them go get today go be something when it go at least make us see road go front. Yes. Because it's very unfortunate say, you know, at every point in time with the get situation arising from agreement we wanna get over 12 years ago. If we not get this agreement over 12 years ago, why it be say we still they deal with this problem now? Now about implementation. I hope say, you know, these two elephants when they fight, federal government and ASU stop on where we are there with ASU. See ASU see strike. As we even strike pass.
Strike is safe.
As now strikers don't they score. As we strike pass some strikers.
Say strikers for Arsenal.
Arsenal strikers don't they score now.
Okay, Arsenal.
I mean, when you say they strike pass,
you know say
strikers.
Even now safe, they don't come outside the talk, say they beg, they want say, look, if federal government they not cooperate with ASU,
then go block all the
they go block all the express routes.
Yes.
And now go to say, why Minister of Education, Minister of Labor, their office is open, that they flow well with their own stuff. Our they are students.
No, but they're not aware now.
They're not go school.
You don't forget that the Minister for Education saying no, they are aware. The one for Labor said the strike shock him.
They say you know they are aware of this new strike.
Now they just go. So why your office no go open? You know they are aware.
You know they are aware.
So you go open.
Sorry, there were people just screw go up small.
Oh, just take out.
This very my generation should step down.
Yes, sir.
Who they talk now, Obasanjo. I believe, say, if we look at well, his generation not really support be the problem. If his generation choose to be mentor to the younger generation, to teach them the right path where they're supposed to follow. But it also happens, say, his generation, they not ever get path where they show the younger generation. Because if you want to look at from all the different spheres of Nigeria governance, nothing to write home about.
Including youth leader. And there was youth leader when we say,
if one day sincere,
youth leader don't be bend and touch in toes like this.
Most of the parts when he be like, say, even the younger ones set up, guys like them, Iburi, they are young now. Yahaya Bello, they are young.
Ojus Okalu.
Bet, Bank Ojus Okalu, they were young.
Yes.
But which kind mentorship they follow with whoever
They
be like their political godfather. They follow those paths. So what your Obasanjo they talk, if you look at maybe like metaphor on two sides. If you look at one side, yes, he correct. But if you look at the other way around, you go question them again. So, but on the nutshell, it's just better say, make the youth just enter. Make they just carve their own path because all what they see now. See the crisis of fuel now. They see they come as a Timi Prince-Silva, Minister of State for Petroleum. State for Petroleum. He said they come as they vindicate.
He don't apologize
NNPC.
now.
He apologized.
He said, Mona sorry now.
Wait.
Mona sorry
Inside the
now.
apology, they just say, he knows say we they use to complain. Say make we not complain. Say because NNPC even they try to salvage the situation. People will put us. You said that they try.
And then when you be like boyfriend when you get money.
He said the midstream and the downstream.
And then what?
They not get.
You don't see where boyfriend when you get money they apologize.
You take us for granted.
Baby, I say I'm sorry now. What's this? Okay, throw on a dress and meet me. The girl will not say you always have a way of. Hey, God.
If you read that statement, you get where I talk say. He said this thing is very, very unbelievable. Unlike the way governors be before. He said they come outside, come apologize this time.
Say government they apologize.
Government they apologize.
Someone are sorry now.
But because they transparent, then they think of people, that's why they come out. This is an insult to Nigerians.
Well,
for all this hardship we they face.
Now the much we take on top the papers. But go open phone lines for now. Make una tell us this you think about these conversations. Well, you fit say the apology there, all right? Call us, make we yarn. We will take break when they come back.
If you don't want to take apology, go fight.
Go fight.
You won't go shake your body. Instead, they make it calm down. If the farm say you sabi, you want to grow 6 packs in a day. I beg you not to pass your power. You want to show yourself.
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you. Airtel, the smartphone network.
Hey, welcome to Ball, Wine, and Dine, the only show that's got everything a football fan needs.
I pay my tithe. Since you have given me the most stress, you will taste the peach. If you survive it, then Femi will have his own share.
Ball, Wine and Dine, showing Tuesdays, 7 p.m. repeats, Thursdays, 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up? Wake up with a Good Morning Nigeria. On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV. My name is Nanedu. I'm just telling you how you should wake up. Now, so me, self, they wake up. Are you with me? Are you with me? One day, I'm gonna bye.
Are you there? You know, when I see people that are doing well, I like to tell them, I say, oh, you are doing well. Freaky, you get me? Put your account number here. My people, make una they watch waiting Good Morning Naija show on Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV. Why? Because you are doing well.
Yes, we don't reach inside our top story segments. Now here and I so go begin and touchlight some kind 1 or 2, 3 to read and we carry weight well. And that time we will call open phone line, make you call, make you talk your mind. How the matter them do you for inside your body? Now the top story segment be this. I should say don't hear the bass buzz then we have put on top of the newspaper headlines this morning for the matter the way they come out for inside newspaper as Chukudi and Chukudom. Paprika and where cover shades the thing one by follow. All right, phone lines don't open very soon. They're going to show inside your for front of your screen now. So make you begin ready to call us to tell us which matter touch you for body. Plus the ones where you be say you don't see for newspaper headlines. Plus the ones where you be say we go touch lights now. How they take do you for body? WhatsApp number also they make you begin call us. Send us WhatsApp messages. Tell us as a matter them do you for body. Don't forget, say now only 60 seconds. Period. Now you get to use stock your mind and then. Quench the volume of your TV. We could know here, Sean for inside there. All right, make I just give the headlines and waiting for top to read this morning, and then Ochuko and then we'll go begin at the flesh and wait inside. The first headline, I say, National Association of Nigerian Students don't give federal government 1 week ultimatum because of ASU strike. It's either on a stop ASU strike with immediate alacrity within 1 week, or we take action. All right, now so they don't talk. Other matter where they Abba Kyari don't sue federal government. He don't sick. Somebody release him from detention or waiting I do. I'm not doing anything. All this thing I lie on top of my head. Not gonna release me. And so Abba Kyari don't talk. Super Cup Abba Kyari. All right, other matter where they here. Immigration they lose 8.81. Make I take them again. Immigration they lose $8.810 billion. Not be naira. Dollars every year. From non-implementation of e-custom project. Now, who talk the House of Representatives. Chukudi don't put flesh for inside that matter during the newspaper headlines. All right, the matter then don't share.
Look at this matter, they one by follow. All of them just make brain well. Because the first one where you talk, they say, NANS, they give federal government 1 week ultimatum over ASU. Yeah, before we go start to they put the flesh, make I just remind you of what the prepare already talk. Time don't reach where we say you go chook your mat for inside the matter with the ground. All the our phone numbers they don't flash on top the screen now. Just call us or may you send us a WhatsApp message. We go follow up one by follow. But now make a shook mat on top the flesh with on top of the matter. Now give federal government 1 week ultimatum over ASU. Now, the National Association of Nigerian Students, alias NANS, they don't issue 1 week ultimatum to federal government, say, may they resolve the disagreement when they say they get with the Academic Staff Union of University, alias ASU, or they go face a national mass action by all Nigerian students across the country. President of the Student Association, Sunday Adedayo. Now, Commerce I could talk this word for Sokoto shortly after he signed the reviewed constitution of the association for inside Sokoto State Government House. Mr. Adedayo talks say the student union, that they give the federal government between now and the 28th of February to meet and resolve all the katakata when they say ASU, all they face. ASU all face a national mass action by the Nigerian student. The semi federal government come as I call resolve everything. Because when you check out, we talk am small just now. When too early found a fight, now the grass they suffer. How many Nigerian students now supposed to graduate for 4 years, but then they reach 5 years? When they be say, even because school not they on, they call go house, call put their hand for different vices. Some enter things where they're not supposed to enter. All these are things where make nans, they vex. Say, look, we want to solve this thing so that we'll go back to school. Remember, Babangida must go in 1994, where we say, when students stamp their feet, they stamp them. Now, still get that kind of grip thing now.
We go see now. We go see as this.
Especially now, we will get youth them as the leader,
yes.
as the leaders of NANS. Very youth them.
Very. All right. Another matter we here now, Abba Kyari, where he wants to federal government. He's saying they seek freedom from detention. Now, why he wants to federal government? According to the suspended Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, he dragged federal government to court to seek release from the custody of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, that's NDLEA. The Federal High Court for Abuja don't compel NDLEA to grant him bail on health grounds. The talk say, like say, he not today okay physically, pending the hearing and the determination of the fundamental rights enforcement application. Now, Kyari, through his lawyer, Cynthia Ikena, claimed to be suffering from chronic diabetes, according to what we see for that paper, and hypertension. And then they asked court to order the NDLEA to release her. But we also see for the paper, say one of the court talks say they're not agree. Say they're not interested in that one. But what do you think about the story, how you take CM as it be? You're going to call us. You're going to tell us what you think. All right,
phone lines don't open. WhatsApp numbers don't so they open. So make you begin send us your WhatsApp messages. Make you begin read them and also begin call us right now. Make you know as a matter then do you for body. Just as Chuku the use breakdown. We don't already talk this matter. We concern customs. The House of Representatives don't talk. Say Nigeria they lose about $8.810 billion every year. As it be said, they never implements the e-customs modernization project where Nigerian Customs Service, NCS, carry come for the month. What could go pick this call from Genesis when they come back?
Hello, Genesis.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead. We hear you. What's your contribution?
This also strike. Go. What's what the end so then they know what to do.
Okay.
Genesis.
Yeah, we hear you.
Genesis don't talk.
This also strike will pass the NSAS.
Okay,
thank you, Genesis.
All right.
Although you not tell us the reason why it was say go.
Because I've been asking why it's like that.
But we get another call again.
Hello. Hello. Be like say you go try call us back, Sean, because be like say line. Not to connect.
Yes, so they talk about the matter we concern e-customs project. So the project then talks say they estimate and say it's supposed to generate about $176.2 billion within the 20 years where they say they don't concession them. That's what they talk about. But right now, so far, they never take off. Say the reason why make it never really even take off now because of say they say some kind of court processes day, some kind of court case day where it be say they see they settle and all of that. So maybe now when they settle them, now it be say the thing will come take off. What Chuku they don't put flesh for inside that matter earlier. Phone lines, don't share level, begin call us, tell us as a matter then do you for body. WhatsApp messages itself, don't they break it here one by follow, make it let us know as it be. As they take calls, make I just read some WhatsApp messages and we don't land here. This will say good morning, Wazobia family. For Abba Kyari matter, the government they make them look like say then they play with very serious matter. Okay. For fair matter, labor unions just the Nigeria to service themselves. They no care about the masses. Ekanem from Calabar is sending that message.
All right.
Peace, they on standby. Hello, peace.
Now, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Your wig is very fine.
Thank you. Thank you.
Abakari, the corrections since Taylor and this man to make it from there let Taylor because now they're supposed to be for that side. They're supposed to be let work there, let hand work for there. And that way it be make it up one let the Taylor, but they said that some will call also to tell us he wants to Taylor so that we will know where the matter is. For this strike. Our last born supposed to not graduate now 5 years course now is supposed to not graduate now 7 years is now supposed to graduate next 2 months now. See now is this they call the strike again. This one they don't put us to make these children not do protest. As if they want to come and they call the bring gun, they bring this ticket they pursue them. This one let them not try. This one not be answer. This one is for their future. You need that for tomorrow night. This one let them try anything. Swear don't come out to the Abuja things.
All right.
Thank you,
Peace. Thank you, Peace, so for your contribution.
We get Buchi the standby too.
Correctional Center. Buchi, shoot man to top the matter. Hello. Matthew. Matthew, welcome.
Hello, Matthew.
Hello.
Can I go ahead?
Go ahead, sir. Live.
Yeah, I want to talk about this ASU and students of federal government Wahala.
Oh, yeah,
This government is not doing the right thing. Why should they reach agreement with ASU for quite a long time? And they did not implement it. They want these children to, after suffering and sending them to school, they want them to come back home again and start being a problem to their family. This government is insensitive. They retire and go home with 1 billion and they don't care for the students. It's not good. It's not good. Why are they suffering the poor masses? Everybody is crying. Look at even water in Nigeria now is 20 naira. Something else is 100 naira. What are we working for? Why are the masses? Why are the civil rights organizations? Let us come out and chase them away. Thank you.
Thank you.
But Oga, you also like to remember, say this matter no be this government's leg you start. You don't start before this government.
We get Olisa on the line. Olisa, Chukma to top.
Hello, good morning.
Go ahead. Good morning, Olisa.
Good morning. I want to talk about this Abakari or something.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know our Nigerian problem. All these security people, we don't have private security member. It's just we have. Hello?
Yeah, go on.
They hear you.
It's to say we have. Police cannot arrange police in Nigeria. They have put police in politicians. Now you are complaining, but before, when this guy will arrest anybody, they will take the person, instead of taking the person to court, they will jail the person. But now, he come to his count, he's doing another thing. He's playing drama like how this our senator. Where they embezzle money, where they thief money, they will say they have a neck problem, they have diabetes, they have something. This thing is fake. It's political arrangement. Don't let us lie for ourselves. This country, without giving any order or giving any something that if you give Nigeria money, they will amputate it. If you do bad things, they will dismiss you. But this one is political arrangement.
All right.
You will see everything will be off.
All right.
That's our contribution.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you plentifully. All right, make we look what if we take some more WhatsApp messages for here. This one say, good morning to you all. They said Konima and die, Konima and bury him. What is Abakari saying? When are they, when there are evidence already linking him to the crime? We saw and heard your voice on the video discussing inside the car. What it's not the first some of the high-placed criminals have done worse than that. Okay, the talk's going to be the first time. See, some other people don't do past that one before. You can't say, I just hope our judiciary will wake up to the responsibilities. It's another ploy to delay the judgment. I hope this years will come over to whisk him away and let those concerned approve his extradition. And AY now sending this message. AY, all this plenty message on top of Bakari. Thank you. Thank you, plenty.
Kelechi Day online. Hello, good morning.
Kelechi, good morning.
Kelechi, you hear us?
I don't want to.
How you doing, my brother? Carry go.
Welcome.
I don't like Dele.
Correct.
Welcome, Kelechi.
I like waiting Triple Chief. What you could talk this morning about waiting Obasanjo talk. Like he said, it's a metaphor thing. But I expected Obasanjo to have told us that their generation has failed us. Nobody say they should fix politics. You understand? Between 1999 and now, they have not done anything tangible to help our economy. Not even NEPA, not even strike, nothing. So the bottom line is say they have failed us, and unfortunately, the younger generation has not learned anything from these people. So if they climb that podium now, it's likely they will do what the older generation did. That's number one. Number two, the issue of giving the government ultimatum 1 week. Let me advise now. Say all of them they go by the bullets, just like the ESA happened. See, they should demand for something reasonable, not that kind of thing, because government know they listen to demonstration. In Germany, got released petrol, and all the citizens parked their cars for main road. Within 10 minutes, they withdrew. Within 10 minutes, they resolved that matter.
Yeah.
It can't happen in Nigeria. They should demand for sovereign national consent. It is our right. We want to belong to Nigeria. We want to have a Nigeria where everybody is concerned, where every interest should matter. That is what we are asking for. So tell now not to do that kind of thing, because they will send police after them to go and shoot all of them, and nothing will happen. They will organize a kangaroo committee to look into that matter, after which they will sweep it on that carpet. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robert Kelechi.
Thank you
we
so
get
much.
another call. Another of our persons
Hello.
will stand by.
Tomiwa.
Welcome, Tomiwa.
Otiko, how are you?
I did fine. Oh,
Go
welcome.
ahead, Tomiwa.
I'm not going to talk about your video because I respect you too much.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something. This about carrying issue. This only can say something, which is a very good point. You should have a very organization that will be taking a good point from you people that call. He said it's not possible for a police to have an issue whereby you see police that will still take a look into it. It's never done in any country. Go to abroad like that. If any government official has an issue like that or a problem, it is another government agency that will take into that will sit for the higher prosecution or for the law that will go against the person. Now, it's coming with an excuse that is having the identity of the when he's running that package, the deal, did you forget that one day, monkey will go market, you will come back.
That's so.
If it is an ordinary person, they will not give that person a little that is very sick. He wants to go to abroad or he wants to go for. They will never listen until they see that person. So it's what.
All right.
It's not favor from them. That's all.
Okay. Thank you very much,
Thank
Tomiwa.
you, Robert
Thank you
Tomiwa.
very much for your contribution. Make we see whether any WhatsApp messages.
Yes,
Take like
some
two.
kind of
Make
WhatsApp
we
messages
move
then
on
they
sharply.
here, but I don't know whether time go. Let us take them. Kabina, what's it? Okay. Kabonye Adina from Lagos State sent message. He say, "Good morning, Wazobia family." He say, "Ever since in TV that an Allah, he never see our faces. Maybe like send a voice in the here." Thank you so
Sorry,
much for your message.
Sorry.
No vex. How you take no in the talk?
Sorry.
Where's he make it talk? Sorry.
I just the healer.
You don't understand. You don't understand different languages for Nigeria now.
When you get the way you go talk something, you know where they go. As you talk, say never see us now.
By default, your brain go
Your
just
brain go
calibrate.
Just
So now hear the person they
Now
go
hear
there.
they
You
go.
just talk sorry.
Sorry
For no reason, you just say
sorry.
sorry.
They cure everything.
So
sorry.
So sorry. I believe say hopefully you go soon see us.
You go see us.
It's okay again. He said so sorry.
All right, now here we go take break. We enter our first conversation this morning. Yes, we appreciate everybody who call us. But if you see they send WhatsApp messages, maybe we will check time to read. We get time to read some of them later. But don't go anywhere. Our first yarning will start in a short moment. We'll come.
From fishing to farming, from oil and gas exploration to exploitation, from environmental pollution to eventual degradation. This is the
They look my wife and not like.
Landlord, your wife or husband, they bigger you. You get what you see for area where you not like, and you don't know where you go talk to. Now worry again because our backyard don't land where you go. Yeah, that matter where they worry for your area.
Then do the blood oath.
I don't know.
Hey, your 13 years old daughter and the 19 years old boy do blood oath because the boy talk say in one chop talking.
Anything and everything. Now here we go settle the matter.
Our backyard with Nedu showing Wednesday 4 p.m., Friday 6:30 p.m., Saturday 3:30 p.m. on Wazobia TV.
Landlord, they give you.
Bar, Wine and Dine showing Tuesdays 7 p.m. repeats Thursdays 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
By the riverside, love blossoms. And betrayal sails on. Two friends.
He tastes like a brother, and I promise you that nothing and no one can hurt him as long as I live.
Don't you love my son anymore?
Will turn brother against brother.
You've heard from Lena Maria? I haven't talked to her since I dropped her off at her house yesterday.
Christian will be my best man. I never trusted that guy. Tangled in a dangerous triangle. Now they must choose between swimming against the tide or being swept away by their ambition.
We're talking about something illegal.
And the vengeance.
What's going on with you two? I'm in love with her, brother.
River of Passions showing Mondays to Fridays 1 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
If you know say your husband don't tire you, carry waka come out for your house. Waiting be your own fear gone.
The way they look my wife and not like her.
The guy that acquire master, I because the
pastors not they do. Landlord they give you wahala. Your wife or husband they bigger you. You get what you see for area where you not like, and you don't know where you go talk to. Now worry again because our backyard don't land where you go. Yeah, that matter where they worry for your area.
Then do the blood oath.
I don't know.
Hey, your 13 years old daughter and the 19 years old boy do blood oath because the boy talk say in one chop talking.
Anything and everything. Now here we go settle the matter.
Our backyard with Nedu showing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max.
All right, welcome back now to the Good Morning Naija show. We still carry our self day here with you to bring you all the better stories that happen for Naija. We appreciate everybody who don't with us from beginning till now. Our first conversation we won't get this morning now regarding the situation where they happen for the country. You know, they hide again. We see as they be. TUC, will be Trade Union Congress. They don't come out. Talk say it be like say they won't put hand inside this matter. If federal government no tackle this issue of fuel scarcity, themselves, they go decide to go on strike. All right, what do you feel about this matter? As you see, so we know say most of the conversations don't day on, and we get better guests to go follow us talk this matter. We go help us clarify or explain why TUC don't decide say they won't embark on this kind of movement. Now, Comrade Abiodun Aladeton will be the Secretary Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Lagos State Council. Now, go follow us talk this one. At least we get some questions we want to ask them regarding this one. Why be saying that now Trade Union Congress thought say they won't put hand inside strike, waiting they feel about the matter as well. But before we follow our guest talk, we can give them a small report, small background, so we can understand waiting this whole thing be about. I'm gonna check them out.
4th of February 2022, people where they live for Lagos don't talk say traffic where they road now pass normal traffic where been there before because of fuel scarcity. As fuel no today, so long line don't too much for filling stations, and other states like Abuja follow serve for the wahala. Reports when Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority been published early this month talk say the supply of fuel been drop after the authorities them been find out say methanol levels been dey high past the national standard of 2 to 3% for inside imported gasoline. 100 million litres of the contaminated fuel been enter Naija, and it been spread in the last week of January 2022. This fuel scarcity don't cause serious problems for people wey get motor across the country. Chairman of the Major Oil Marketers Association of Nigeria, Olumide Adeosun, talk say them don't see about 136 reported cases of motor wey their engines spoil because of contaminated fuel. So we go enter street, go talk to people wey dey line for filling stations to find out wetin them think of this fuel scarcity matter. Make we hear wetin them get to talk.
If you did this part of Lagos, you go understand, say, it no be new thing. For the past few days, a lot of people don't they try to get fuel, and if you pass on a fuel station, you see, say, a long queue day, like we did right now, this particular one. Some say they don't stand for like an hour, some say few minutes, some say they sell for the same price. So now why we Wazobia family try come outside here to come find out what they really happen? Well, maybe we'll get to talk to some of these people, maybe we'll find out how long they don't inside the queue and all of that. So maybe we go. How the struggle be like to get fuel for Lagos?
For Lagos, not the whole Lagos, sha. But for this area, I mean, VI, it's a bit stressful.
We don't know what's going on in the country. To be queuing all the time in a filling station. Like now, I'm standing here for like, let me say, an hour plus. So I don't know what's going on. Is it a fuel subsidy? We don't know.
From my understanding, I think the kind of a panic buying has reduced completely. I'm just about a car before me to enter the gas station here. So I think it's cool. I've just spent about maybe 5 or 10 minutes here now. I think that's fine.
And this morning I came here to get fuel. From 8, I think I left around 10. That's 2 hours. I mean, I'm that 8, I'm supposed to start. I'm just like, this one cannot carry me for this. Let me just go and get. It got to a point, see, I just have to use my gallon to get that money and just get it so I can go and continue work. Because the queue started from Sanfi to this front.
Well, they never tell where I come here. You know, I was just passing by and I saw that the queue wasn't that long. So I just branched out, let me quickly buy fuel. But we are praying that the fuel we will buy will not be the one that will spoil the engine, because my other car, I have to spend 250,000 to get the injector.
All right, as we see, sir, we hear from people with these streets regarding this matter, and that's last conversation. They concerned about the kind fuel we in go buy. So this is not the conversation we won't get this morning, and we get one very open guest we go follow us talk. Now the Secretary Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Lagos State Council. Now, Oga Comrade Abiodun Aladeton. Welcome, sir. Good morning. Hello, sir. You hear me?
Good morning, comrade.
Yeah, good morning. You hear me?
Aha. Your audio be the break small, but I believe say you hear us well and now. Shay, you hear us loud and clear, sir.
I hear now clearly.
Okay. Welcome. It's good say you decide to join us this morning on top of this conversation. But we'll just jump straight into that. TUC don't decide say they go enter strike if federal government not do something about the fuel scarcity. Nigerians they ask say why it be saying that the only not strike 9 one resolve to. Wait till they gonna decide say na strike will be the next way forward regarding this matter.
Yeah, I thank una for for say una won't bring me, make una won't hear our side of the story. You know, say what happen be say when trade union mention industrial action,
yes.
When you use the word industrial action, it means say all options dey the table. Industrial action fit be protest, industrial action fit be strike. But wetin matter be say we go continue to dey talk to the people wey go carry out those actions because na dem go determine wetin we go do last. So presently, wetin TUC dey do be say TUC still dey talk to people wey be say this matter wey e concern because as we dey get reports from different parts.
Be like say the connection they break small, and we go try connect her again.
Maybe they really talk something. Be like say one make points. Say they say they really get reports from different
of,
parts. They don't know what's in the reports be about.
Hello? You did there. We been lose you a bit, so you go need to help us talk. Waiting you talk again earlier. The network still they break. Network still they break. We'll still try to connect them again.
Okay, this very TUC action where we say that they bring up now. So you know. A lot of people really they feel say the citizens of Nigerians always they feel say nobody they really they got their back when it comes to issues like this. Now TUC, NLC, we suppose the day for the masses, for the people. Over time, we can say and say that sector it don't today politicized. Double I say they are under today governance where we say what they're supposed to do to represent the people, they're not really they represent them much. So when they come up with words like this, Nigerians not too they take them seriously. They see if you say any which way they go still go table, go talk. They'll go back, they'll go talk, they'll just make we forget about the matter, make we move on. Make we forget about the matter, make we move on.
All right, Oga, we've been lose you before, we no can they hear you, the thing concedes. I don't know whether they hear us, may continue. If they talk something when you say, on a be they get a report about something, I will not get that part clear.
Yeah, so as I did before, the report where we get from different parts of Lagos, even Nigeria, they show say workers and the normal Nigerians that they suffer a lot. You see, these people of who they so things they very, very high. And people they call, you know, for Nigeria, anytime you mention fuel, anytime you mention subsidy, the only people when Nigerians they talk to na labor. People will call you say labor, what you not did. So and we know our own members, they are then part of all these issues. So we too they suffer. Like me myself now, 3 days ago, I did queue for almost 1 hour. As I this morning, I used to monitor Ikeja and I fit queue for roads. So all these queue, you know, the one thing was understand they where they impact on Nigerians directly and indirectly. From the moment anything happens to fuel, you will notice the price of things you will buy, everything will go up because of the high price when people take the transport themselves from one place to another. As I speak to you, a lot of workers they threat go their offices. Some of them, their employers, they threaten them. So when we use the word, say industrial action, so people, everybody will say industrial action as strike. But process is still, there are some stages you go reach. Now strike the last option. But this one we dey ground now. We dey talk to people wey matter. The first thing we will see probably is to when we tell government, this situation dey happen, we know they happy about it. People dey vex. Nigerians dey promote. This is people dey smile at all. And one way of doing that na to tell government through protest. After that one, if you know what another option dey on the table, you go call the people wey matter again, una go meet together, discuss on the next plan wey una wan follow.
All right, Oga. Okay, Oga. A lot of people when they listen to this matter now go don't talk say now only fuel matter be the reason we make TUC or NLC go talk to me then go strike. Prices of things don't they very, very high. A lot of people, families don't feel afford food again. Even the workers where they say they represent their interest. The salary where they pay them, then they feel carry them go house again because you know get what if you afford again. Should be the high cost of living not they enough to go strike. Should be the fact say maybe government no just they do some kind things where they say they well for the lives of people, no they enough to go strike. Now only fuel matter now be say on a go strike on even as Minister for State don't come out come beg say make sorry not be say they do them deliberately and all that begging never day enough as NNPC don't promise say they do things to cushion them. Why it be say na only fuel matter then you go make on a go strike?
Network again. It's a network situation, but we go still try to
because if you look the matter very well, things at the amount so you buy some. Should we talk about just say ordinary pasta? Pasta from last year like 150 naira for one pack of pasta. 180, 150 as of January last year. Right now, about 400 naira for one pack of pasta. How many families fit afford them? Do you understand? Exactly. So even soap, what did they use bath? Everything don't increase. So those ones not reach to use go strike.
One thing we really need to look out for, we say, okay, TUC. Hello? You the yours?
Okay. You go like address the question,
ask a question. I don't know if you go react to the question.
You hear the question where I ask?
Yes, I hear your question. You say price of everything don't go up.
Exactly.
So why
TUC no react to the high costs of living where they right now for Nigeria? Why be saying only fuel matter and I won't react to? That be the question.
You see, many things they happen on our ground where people need to really know. For example, I will give you where they Lagos. If for those where they conversant with the Lagos industrial relation environment, you will not say labor, we they do a lot.
Okay, so Oga, you dey hear me? You go give us just 2 minutes, few minutes. Make it be so we'll call you via phone because the conversation no dey too clear. We need to hear you well for inside this Zoom talk, so that we'll figure clear conversation. So we'll call you for phone now. Make it put smart for inside this talk. So there was we talk about Ochuku. Things they hard for people. In the mention, say workers now they try to go work and all that. Yeah. Some of the workers don't be just because of say fair cost. Some of them, the money where they carry salary, they take them home. The take home no longer takes them home. Now we see make so if they come small, they pay transport small. To use arguments they take home. So they go fit take them home. You understand that kind of thing? Yes, so that one not there enough to use go strike.
Well, looking at the situation,
because
like in talk say things they go on the ground where people know they see.
Now this underground,
they cause plenty.
The why this and only fair matter go come out overground.
Because it's huge.
Sometimes the good me with the ask or kind critical questions. Now, when I won't go on strike, they'll go on strike. Protest. It not be like strike, like protest.
Now,
this protest, you go ask yourself, industrial action to what end? This industrial action, it go make those people when be say they brought about all this calamity when Nigerians they face, go bring them to book. Or not just say, okay, make the OT just come to normal, move on. Because
okay, so it be like say don't get them back on the line.
Hello, yes.
You're welcome, sir.
They hear you clearly now.
Yes.
Oh yeah, begin. You will talk say a lot of things be they go on underground as they answer my question.
You know, say no every matter now in the end up with strike. You know, say for this part of the world, then people don't abuse that word strike. Strike, na last option.
Okay.
And when you use the instrument of strike, that strike must not fail. So not the instrument way on every issue where you just hear, you go on strike. Like I talked before, we did do a lot of things at the background. Even we know, say the last minimum wage we negotiate for workers. The inflation, the economy, everything, they don't make a year of that money. In fact, bag of rice is even more than 30,000 minimum wage. We be aware of all those things. And now what we say it doesn't pay us. But one reason we make and be like say with the reason the matter small. Now the COVID will break out. Because everywhere you go now, any employer where you engage now COVID matter everybody they use as an excuse. We know the number of workers where companies and employers don't lay off during this period. So we feel say this period now the time where everybody will join hands, build the economy back so that more work will be. So no be time to employ instruments of strike where we can destroy or paralyze the economy the more. Things they really happen this period. We get those records, we get those data. But what would they do for Lagos? They say because of say the money we they collect, no they carry the rich bus stop. We can't say okay, maybe they address those things where they take part of workers' money. And one of that issues now the issue of housing. As I speak to you, TUC, Lagos State Council, in conjunction with the Lagos State government, we will come up with over 2,000 housing units for workers for Lagos.
Okay, that's a very, very good
I can
plan.
assure them they will get them at the very
that's a very, very...
At least, if you get house over your head,
okay.
This moment...
Comrade. Comrade, that's a very, very good thing. Now they divert, enter, very good. But one of the things when it be say Nigerians that they feel and that they think about this matter we concern the scarcity of petroleum. Like yesterday, a northern group come outside talk say heads must roll based on this very scarcity. Say make the chook eye for most of the management of NNPC. Make them sack most of them. And you see now, judging by waiting on the talk, based on say, you now you don't talk, say not be just about strike, protest. Now this protest now to what end? Now say make we just okay make everything normalize so that we just move on like that, like we always they do. Or even if everything normalize, how this thing happen like this? Make we chook eye put to make sure say it not happen again. Make people pay for this very action will make Nigerians suffer. So which ground understand as TUC? Because people they feel say TUC now be like say una don't they turn another arm of government when una they neither year nor year. Whether una they the government or the people will not come understand again. Because before una enter table come aside, una so yeah Nigeria una take it easy move on. We don't they move on where? Why people need they pay for their actions?
You see, we know say Nigerians they provoke, no doubt about that one. Nigerians the best because they are no level to anybody. And even the leaders, either you dey for labor, you dey for other places. Nigerians said no who they trust on people again because of the suffer where Nigerians they suffer. But one thing we will continue to assure them say they need to trust us on this matter. And where they talk and say, you see, when you come out and say, see what I want to do, a lot of things, like I said, they go on for background where people need to see. Like you point out now, say, head must roll. The truth be say, if we say we say better country, a country where things they work, we don't even need to come and say head must roll. That person will make sure in Nigeria suffer. That person will just carry in Biro, write a resignation letter, without quarrel. But me and you know for our DNA for Nigeria, people need to agree with that. This matter we talk so no be matter wey they must sweep under the carpet because now somebody caused this thing. And all those things they behind, all those things they demand, where the Congress they demand before the government. So come, all these issues we get interest for this matter. If this issue for now no bring them to logical conclusion, now option A, option B, option C, option D. Now it go there on the table. Now what? You know, we just say maybe Labour just come and say we go do this. No. If you know the volume of letter, we don't go the right authority on this matter. We say we ask the people who cause us they come. This one don't be time when I go say na A do and one na B do and where the trade blade between NNPC and some of these major what do they call them? Is it distributors or marketers? So this one don't be that time. Nigerians deserve to know what really happen. So that this kind of a thing must not happen again. And one way we them must do that one to convince Nigeria now to ensure that the people wait to them, they make sure the first option is they make that person, if now political appointee, make them lead that person friend. Then the next thing is if there are consequences in line with using the law talk, that person must say that.
So sorry, so where be TUC stand on this matter? And I say make government just normalize everything, we move on.
You see, not when you say normalization of the present thing, he also be inside the option because things must move on normally. If things don't move on, me and you know say the situation will worse. So the first option I say, okay, make things first to first. Make every other so that those who they go work, those who they go with their normal businesses, so that at least all the economic activity will resume, economy will pick back. Once that one set to first, then all the other women and you they talk. Now you will not come forward because you know go fit dey pursue that one, whereas the crisis still dey on. So I believe that the thing will make sense for now. Now we will make sure they make things normalize first. Then after the thing don't normalize, then we'll go to okay, who caused this thing? Who are who be in charge? Then all those matters then will come down on that ground. I believe at the right step.
But comrade, if you look from that perspective where you just the talk now, say now to just face everything to normalize. So, Shay, you go talk, say, from a spokesperson of TUC where you be, if the situation normalize, which means, say, the industrial action we won't take, go stop, Is that what you are saying? Or una go still dey on the industrial action until they bring people to book and all those things? Shey na wetin you dey talk be that?
God bless you for that question. You when you say industrial action,
yes.
You will not say industrial action, not be just, to people believe in just strike. Industrial, you get strike, you get ticketing, you will get going to court to enforce certain decision. Now, within broad. So why would the tell us every option on the table to say, even though things normalize now?
Yes.
Are you getting it? Because we engage people with the other sectors. We get members across, we get members for oil and gas sector, we get for aviation, we get for transport. All of them are then the stakeholder for that area. So when these people then meet, say, okay, this is the direction where we must go. You know, one thing we must put in mind, now the interest of Nigeria. The interest of Nigeria matter more than any other thing.
Yes.
So if Nigerians say, this thing that we must do, I know go lie, till you not be back down. Now that action we must follow. You understand? So we get organs. They call them organs for trade union. One man not just wake up one day, just say, hey, everybody have to get for the people. No. You don't need to work that way. So all those organs go talk, then go take decision. That decision will arrive at. Now everybody must.
Because comrade, sorry, just to cut you in, comrade, waiting you talk now about where when they do waiting the people want. Judging from waiting Ochuko talk and most of the conversations over the here, Nigerians won't make heads roll. So now waiting till you see they go after be that. Because as you take talk now waiting people
or just make fuel come back to the normal price only then make fuel dey available then we move on.
If you want go by waiting Nigerians want, shey na heads roll na una dey go after.
May serve as a deterrent.
From TUC perspective,
yes.
Because make life go back to normal for Nigerians, and secondly, whoever do this kind thing will make Nigerians suffer. Those heads must roll.
All right. Thank you, well.
Authoritatively, heads must roll.
All right. Thank you, Comrade Abiodun Oladiton, will be Secretary Trade Union, Congress of Nigeria, Lagos State Council. Thank you for your time where you give us to come put Matt on top of the matter with the grant here. We want to say a special thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Coming up next, business. As usual, Fagbo Frank will come give us within the channel for the world of business. Want to know whether you go put your money for the right place, make the matter not too red for your side. All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back after this short break.
If you did this part of Lagos, you go understand, say, it no be new thing. For the past few days, a lot of people don't they try to get fuel, and if you pass on a fuel station, you see, say, a long queue day, like we did right now, this particular one. Some say they don't stand for like an hour, some say few minutes, some say they sell for the same price. So now why we Wazobia family try come outside here to come find out what they really happen? Well, maybe we'll get to talk to some of these people, maybe we'll find out how long they done inside the queue and all of that. So maybe we go. How the struggle be like to get fuel for Lagos?
For Lagos, not the whole Lagos, sha. But for this area, VI, it's a bit stressful.
We don't know what's going on in the country. To be queuing all the time in a filling station. Like now, I'm standing here for like, let me say, an hour plus. So I don't know what's going on. Is it a fuel subsidy? We don't know.
From my understanding, I think the kind of a panic buying has reduced completely. I'm just about a car before me to enter the gas station here. So I think it's cool. I've just spent about maybe 5 or 10 minutes here now. I think that's fine.
And this morning I came here to get fuel. From 8, I think I left around 10. That's 2 hours. I mean, I'm that 8, I'm supposed to start and just like, this one cannot carry me for this. Let me just go and get. It got to a point, see, I just have to use my gallon to get that money and just get it so I can go and continue work. Because the queue started from Sanfi to this front.
Well, they never tell where I come here. I was just passing by and I saw that the queue wasn't that long. So I just branched that let me quickly buy fuel. But we are praying that the fuel we will buy will not be the one that will spoil the engine, because my other car, I have to spend 250,000 to get the injector ready.
What the government supposed to do to help this kind of situation?
I believe their agent that controls all this illegal audience should just go outside and monitor stations. Like some of them do not have. Some have. They just lock up, and then the little ones that are selling, that's why the queue is much. Assuming everybody is selling now, the queue won't be much.
How difficult it is for you to fit get fuel now?
Very, very difficult. It's not easy at all because since day before yesterday, I've been wanting Hetaskara to get fuel, but thank God, today is better than yesterday.
I just want to make a put for this fuel matter because it stands now. Me gone for past few 3-4 days now. Like last time I said I go stand for other free station for Bagada. I spent like almost 3 hours because they locked the whole station, they blocked everywhere, all the cars were down and they say there's no fuel. Whereas some people they go buy back here some, but okay fine, we'll come over there, enter VI, the whole of VI, no free station open. I'm about to be able to manage open small, it close. Fine, we enter like today I won't thank God say I still get queue, I won't stand for some time, you can't open. But for the fact is that everything was like up and down. People they go walk, people they market, everything just scatter.
My name is Godfrey Gilbert. I'm a supervisor in Pinnacle.
Why it is that we get the long queue?
It's because of the supply from NNPC. Because the product that they brought from abroad, there is water when it's mixed together. There's water, and you can see even some visitors they are afraid of selling because of any issue. Even us, we have some customers that have come to complain. So that's why other visitors are still avoiding it.
If you say they don't solve the problem now, or you see they go on?
The problem is still on. It's still on. Even there's a shipment that they brought. DPR have to intervene and send the consignment back to them. Because when they went to lab and they tested it as the same product, so they have to send it back.
How long if you say this thing will last? This whole queue thing, what they see for Lagos, how long if you say it will last?
I don't know, depending on what is on the ground, on the depot. Because they have a quantity that they are still selling. So it depends on our quantity that is remaining for sales.
Wazobia TV, Wazobia Max TV, now the station we care about the people and our life day for the people. And now why we say for the past few days we don't discover say some fuel station get long queue. It is a little bit difficult or maybe very difficult for some people to get fuel for their car and other purposes. And we'll say we carry waka enter some of the station. Now why you don't see us go from here to here to fit find out wetin be the real cause why it be like that. When I don't hear am for ourselves, now much will we take 9 be this. My name is Henry Pondit. Now me bring on this one on top on our Ogbonge Wazobia TV and of course Wazobia Max TV.
If you know say your husband don't tire you, carry waka come out for your house. Waiting be your own fear gone.
The way they look my wife, I don't like her.
The guy that acquire master, I because the pastors not they do.
Landlord they give you wahala. Your wife or husband they bigger you. You get what you they see for areas where you not like, and you don't know where you go talk to. Now worry again because our backyard don't land where you go. Yeah, no matter where they worry for your area.
Then do the blood oath. I don't know. Hey, your 13 years old daughter and the 19 years old boy do blood oath because the boy talk say in one chop talking.
Anything and everything. Now here we go settle the matter.
Our backyard with Nedu showing Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:30 a.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Landlord they give you one.
Welcome to Ball, Wine and Dine, the only show that's got everything a football fan needs.
I pay my tithe. Since you have given me the most stress, you will taste the peach. If you survive it, then Femi will have his own share.
Ball, Wine and Dine. Showing Tuesdays, 7 p.m. Repeats Thursdays, 10 p.m. on Wazobia Max TV.
Remember to wash your hands for no less than 20 seconds. Please keep your hands away from your face. Take all the necessary precautions as you're responsible for not only yourself, but also others. And remember to filter whatever information that you get.
We're back with another exciting episode of Gudu Game Changer! Here we capture success from different perspectives. I'm your host with the most, Sheyi Banigbe, and you're about to go on a ride of a lifetime. Then the pay wasn't fantastic.
Now 30K, I got 30K for my first job, and that was a lead role.
Oh my gosh.
To succeed, you must be willing to be misunderstood.
It's easier for people to become famous.
Yeah.
But it's also easier for you to lose it.
Tons of ideas bubbling in your head.
Idea.
Oh. Yes, it's game time, people! Egule Gudu! Agbe Amo Ekale!
Your time. It's 8:30. I'm sure you're checking out for business right now. If you check your time, a lot of you right now don't go out. Want try understand what exactly they set out for the day. But before you go out, make you understand the policies and the politics around the Nigerian business landscape and also the global business landscape. My name is Fagbo Frank, and this is not Business Matter on top of Wazobia Max TV. Now we'll go straight into some of the stories where they hot for inside the global and also the Nigerian business landscape. IMF don't want CBN. They don't tell CBN, say this e-naira, where we say they do, if it lead to a couple of money laundering and also terrorism financing. IMF, now International Monetary Fund, now then come out, tell CBN this kind of story. They tell CBN, say, CBN, as they do this e-naira, say, make you also take note. Say they fit also use and do money laundering. And as they use and do money laundering, they fit also they use and finance terrorism. Because some people come out and say, it gets some way where we say they fit use checkmate all of these transactions around the e-naira. Now we'll go straight into some other stories we will get for here. From the world of cryptocurrencies, now cyber thieves, as they call them, some people they call them yahoo, some people they call them cyber criminals, some people also they call them cyber thieves. They don't steal nothing less than they don't steal NFTs worth millions of dollars from OpenSea. Now OpenSea now one of the biggest NFT marketplace. When I say NFT marketplace now where you they buy and sell. So obviously NFT marketplace now where you fit buy and sell NFTs, where you fit trade them. They don't steal nothing less than they steal NFTs worth millions of naira. Based on the statistics with they steal nothing less than $1.7 million worth of NFTs. NFTs now digital assets where they day on the blockchain. For instance, now this conversation website they get with you, if it turn them into NFT as na content put down for the blockchain, it don't turn my own personal asset, and you fit trade them for the blockchain. So now one of the concepts where you need to understand about NFTs, now why you guys they very very careful, understand the dynamics around trading in the market, any market, so that you don't go fall victim into scams. Lagos don't come out, they don't talk say. Make people we should blow some kind of things where they happen for the nooks and cranny for inside the state. They come out, they talk, say make Lagosians make sure say okay that we should blow any building where we say government no approve for within the community. Any building where we say you see any developer they erect and government no approve them. Oh boy, just carry we should blow them. Government will hear you at that point in time. And the blind say they get some kind of incentives for you as a whistleblower. Now we get one Obonge guest for the world of financing and small businesses. And now why we just sit down? This guest now, woman, we see understand a lot for this world of small businesses. You don't see her for Instagram. But then we get her here for our famous stool where we get for inside the studio. Her name is Madam Coach Nancy Nnamdi. You're very much welcome, Coach Nancy.
Thank you.
We're looking at having a conversation around financing and how small businesses understand their finances, and some people could just do say, okay, small money enter, they don't know whether or not they are revenue, they don't know whether or not they are profit, they don't know whether or not they are recurrent expenditure and all that. They took hand, put, buy anything, maybe say they won't buy. Some people say no, they even pay themselves salary and all. So how entrepreneurs and small business owners understand financing in their own little corner?
Okay, most. What I would say is, okay, what I go talk we say, what I go talk we say, most people just, they count the money that they sell day to day, but they are not really accountable in that sense. Okay. They don't have the big picture in place. So you sell today, I sell 200,000, I just count them, use them for whatever I want to use them for. But one thing I want every business owner to understand is that until you separate yourself from your business, you cannot build wealth. So all the people where you see, the multinationals, the big names where we see, the reason why they feel become big names or become top 10, top this in any industry is because they were able to make profit and retain it. So a lot of small business owners, they make money. Nobody say they know they make money, but they no free siam. So they go, they ask themselves, say, where this money they go? Which is my own experience, now my story. So I started my business like 16 years ago. So I started doing well, but I was making so much sales. I see a lot of people troop into my store, but I am not seeing it practically that my net capital was not growing. I'm like, what are they do? But I know people know me say, this lady big, people they full shop. But if I check at the end of the month, I don't go see anything. So I decided to say, okay, what will I do? Number one thing, if you want to get this thing right, is to separate yourself from your business, which leads us to structure. You know, a lot of small business hear the word structure, they feel say, now one big thing is for big brand. No, there are ways you can structure your business, whether you are small, whether you are big. But the most important thing is that you are implementing the right principles that will give you the right result. So from that business, ability to implement those little structure, clear boundaries between you and your business. Your business is a separate entity from you. You are the owner of your business, but you are not the business. If you have that at the back of your mind, then you know that that business can thrive. So I realized that no matter how small any business be, even whether they sell pop-off, they sell tomatoes, I don't come to the realization and say you can build wealth in business if you can just implement the principle of structure. So ability to separate yourself, determine your salary. This is what I am going to earn. So the essence why they do business, no mean say you no go survive. You need to also finance your personal lifestyle. Right. But you can't be dipping your hand in your business. So, and for you to achieve this thing, you need to put some bit of systems around your business. Where beside the end of the month, for me, I remember the first time where I begin to get financial proof. I know sir they do well. I know my turnover no be small. But this money I know they see them. I was very disturbed, like I need to seek for help at that time. But those people that I was seeking for help for, they don't understand the real business theory. You know, some of the things where they read for book, now story. When you enter the market, you go know say practicality different from theory. So I begin to ask questions. I realize that a lot of people are not confident enough to give you that brutal truth in terms of honest truth. Do it like this, so they will just be in between.
Okay, but then you don't talk and say make people understand structures. Make a set up structures, and for the word be like buzzwords for the business terrain. Some people will say they just get their own small business. They don't really understand. Some people will say, okay, make I go call some of the big 4 accounting firms. Come, make a set up structure for me. No, how? Within exactly be the step-by-step procedure in setting up little structure, no matter how small that business is.
Okay, number one, structure, the same word I use for that word, structure, and organization. Putting a bit of organization in place. Okay, no, say, now me be the owner of this business, so this is the amount of capital. You have to be aware of your net worth as a business. One of the things will help me so much, we say, I get to a point where we say, every month end, I go know exact worth of my business. So the other month where I go check them, I say, okay, my business don't do 2 million. And I don't make so much sales, which I'm expecting to increase in that net worth. As I say, I check them again, I say, I don't go 1.5. I say, problem day. That means I don't chop not only the profit, I don't also eat into my capital. I begin to pay more attention. I quickly say, no, some things I don't feel just drawn from my business anyhow. Sometimes, nobody say, the ability to, so that's first one. Know your net worth. As you did now, sit down, calculate.
Outside the second one, just go straight to the second one.
If you don't know your net worth, then determine your working capital. Your working capital is not the same thing as your total worth. Because if you don't sell credit inside and all those ones, then the next one, determine your salary. Know how much you go pay yourself. Then the next one, I will just stop there. Just create deadline, create a line between your home and your business. You can fund your home, you can help your husband, you can help if you're a man, you can help your mother. Let there be boundary that, okay, I don't collect this salary. Now inside this salary, I go give my home half, or I will give my home the whole salary, but nobody say you go the deep hand inside your business.
Thank you very much, Coach Nancy. Where if you catch you across social media, just tell them so that if you reach out to you.
Okay, if you catch me at Coach Nancy Nadia on Instagram, I'm not very active on Facebook, Instagram, or my website, www.nancynadi.com.
Okay, you don't hear from Coach Nancy how you structure your business and make sure you get your financials right. Make sure you separate yourself from the business. Time no day to discuss, to get all this conversation around your financials as a small business owner. My name is Fagbo Fran, and if you catch me across all social media platforms at Fagbo Fran, we will continue the conversation on top of your money, your business, and the economy. No go anywhere, because we still get some kind of bonge segment for the show. Cheers.
Are you there? You know, when I see people that are doing well, I like to tell them, I say, oh, you're doing well. Freaky, you get me? Put your account number here. You're doing well, my people. Make una they watch waiting Gudu Morning Naija show on Wazobia TV and Wazobia Max TV. Why? Because you're doing well. Alright. I want you from today now. Are you with me now? To be waking up in the right way. How is the right way to wake up? Wake up with a Good Morning Nigeria. On top of Wazobia TV, on top of DSTV, on top of Go TV, and on top of everywhere where you see Wazobia TV. My name is Nanedu. I'm just telling you how you should wake up. Now, so me, self, they wake up. Are you with me? Are you with me? One day, I'm gonna bye.
I met my husband in Zaria in 2010. Then I went to school. We met in church. We were both members of the same technical unit. So when he asked me out, I refused because I was in a relationship. Not until I broke up with my then boyfriend in 2011, I called him and asked him if he was still single as at then, because it was already a year. He said yes, that he was waiting for me. So we got together, started dating. From there, we got married in 2016. And it's been a wonderful ride. On the 20th to be our wedding anniversary, 6th-year wedding anniversary.
All right, welcome back. That's the Good Morning Naija show. Fagbo Frank don't give us all the updates. I'm not saying they wonder why we played that video, but hey, we stay here with the couple themselves. They did with us, Mr. and Mrs. Charles Simon. They're the winners of Genesis Cinemas, Our Love Story. As the matter take the different people sending their own stories, but this one stand out, and they decide to talk to them this morning. How are they?
We are fine.
Good morning.
Yo, sister, your smile, I've been saying the thing go catch out well. As somebody who wins something very special. So we'll be there here on a story before, we continue. We could just hear them from our husbands now. How on a story is be?
No, take them go now.
Like I've been talked before. We meet for Zaria, then me, I go school for Zaria. So,
I don't know that you have been.
We meet for
Who do you
when they will be the staff.
They say, who am I taking off? No, na me and.
I don't agree. Because then I've been there with one guy then for Lagos. So not until when I travel go Lagos, Consi say the guy won't marry. I be no. Now for Facebook I see him. Now Facebook I see him say he won't marry. So I just still travel to go use my korokoro. I see him say true he won't marry. So after then I rush come back Zaria, come out and say okay, that question you be asking me before. I'd already now.
If you ask me again.
If you ask me again. So you can say yes, say still they interested. they available. So now so we use.
And then I don't marry for how many years now? 6 years.
Years.
6
years now.
So Oga, we can just drop on there. When she tell you say I don't ready now, how you take feel? You say, oh, you leave me go come back. How you take feel?
First of all, I just look at and say, you get waiting I see. As per guy man now.
Yes, now.
You get waiting I see. So I know just I say okay. Maybe now how God take plan.
Now how God take plan and be that.
So
makes sense.
I say okay. Thank God. As that don't break your heart now. Me I've been done the IU since.
As the last time I'm breakfast for you.
Yeah. So God just design am for me so that he go favor me. You understand that kind of thing? So now I say okay.
You see, another man breakfast, another man heartwarming. Alright, so as Genesis come out to this matter now, and come win, how does it make on a feel? So on a story, now come out, one of the most lovey-dovey story we make on a win.
It makes me feel really happy when I see him say, "Na me win," and then I go appear here. It makes me feel very happy. Be happy when we never small. So the person said, way they talk to me, I they just they disturb her, they follow her back to back to like know when we go come,
So Oga, how the thing take do you for body now? When I share story, the thing can make sense. They come so now I win this thing.
Man,
how it take do you for body?
I feel so good. So good because I will not expect when she tell me say see what thing she they do. I will not expect say it will pan out like this. But somehow, as she tell me now, I say okay. I wasn't supposed to travel, but I say no. I postpone the journey first. My day here before at least who can grace this show, see how it go.
Okay, so when Ona being you should just talk as when she when they serve her breakfast, come back to you and all that. Then So, but she not tell us that Ona come cut within that process. I been just straight to marriage now and enter. This is what you do.
The thing strong.
It's strong. The thing carry weight. Okay. Say I tell you, say I get waiting me I see.
Okay.
Along the line, too many things happen. Too many things. Somebody even come all the way from UK.
One take him again.
One take him again.
Me.
No joke. You want take him after so many things. I feel bad anyways, but somehow I just say, if not the will of Papa God, let it be done.
And I saw God can let it done.
The man just come on his own, he waka come out.
As he take come, now he take go.
As he take come.
So how many years on a date or how many months on a date before they married? From when she accepts you?
From we start to the date 2012.
Okay.
2016, February 20th.
Now
we married.
2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4 years. So you still get mind after she agreed, keep her for 4 years.
You see they look things now.
You see they check out.
I see they observe.
So as you say a lot of time people they talk say for new married couples and that's this first few years now you use the test whether the marriage they when I don't date for 6 years now. Waiting they keep una together. Waiting if you talk as guy man where you be where they do things where they observe. Waiting if you say they keep the marriage together. Madam self you self could tell us, but God, what do you feel?
First of all, the thing you must be patient. Patience. Because women, a guy man you be now. Women at times they'll just do some kind of things, they'll say, come, Shana, they behave like this. But later, when they come understand how they go, they'll still come back. So you need to be patient, you need to forgive, and then that communication
that's
the in between. Because
Madam,
that's the key.
Okay, good. Like tell us your own part.
For my own part, I'll say tolerance, patience, and understanding.
Okay, tolerance, patience, and understanding. Now, talking about tolerance, patience, and understanding, among 12 for now, who they quick vex and who they quick quench in vex?
Who they quick apologize?
Who they quick apologize?
Now they quick vex.
Hey!
Now they quick vex.
Are you acceptable? Your full chest.
Confidence.
Are the quick vex?
Are the quick vex?
And if he vex, sometimes they take before you go like calm down. If he take days, if he take weeks, it depends on how the thing take duam. So they take.
So you don't learn that process, and so you don't learn how to.
Sometimes I go beg. So sometimes I will say, wait till self. Rest. Wait till self. What you want to do? Once I reach, come meet me.
But say,
come meet me because you get assurance.
But say,
yes.
As a guy man, if woman do you something, the only way we get to express your dissatisfaction is just to say, okay, just lock up.
You're lock up.
Allow am first. So when she don't do that thing to the fullest, this vex you vex. Nobody say you vex, they go out. Like me now, if I vex, I know they go outside. I'll stay close from work. I'll come. You give me food. I'll chop.
This is a one reject.
No. I know the best go. So you give me food. Yeah. I'll chop. Yeah. I'll day house with you. I'll allow you to do what you want to do. When you want to come out, I'll still follow you. You understand? Then you give her time. When you don't do all those things, at that point, we should apologize. She don't really understand. Because if you start with a first person to understand what you do, the person feel no get the clear picture.
That one hard though. You could don't torment the person where.
Not torment.
No, but looking at what's in the talk.
I understand what's in the talk. The thing if na me, I don't cry. Oga, we see I do now. Calm down now. Sorry now.
Even if you do that one, you know go still talk. You go just they look you like this.
So say you go just give them time. Now what they do be that?
Yes.
You give them time.
Now before I go come cry, but now
you give them time.
I'll give them time.
You see, so the thing that be so two now don't understand each other. You don't understand how he react to anger. Himself don't understand how he be say he go use handle you because if you know your turn, your matter. If your matter not make a vex,
you know one thing we even. You know the driving force.
She the vex.
Madam, you know the driving force at that first stage. Person tell me say she's stubborn. I say, she's stubborn. If she's stubborn, I would like the idea. I like weird things. I like weird things. So when they tell me say, you stubborn, I say, you stubborn. So when you meet person who is stubborn, you allow and exercise that stubbornness to the fullest. It go reach one point when it hits rock, the person by himself go retrace himself. Then at that time you feel advice. Because if you dey advise at that time, we say the thing still dey hot for her. You feel say na normal thing. So when you don't give that space, exercise patience. They vex, but that patience must be there.
So, Organa, this your calm voice, they use the vex. If they vex, the voice is calm. I mean, the voice is high pass like this when they vex.
The voice is high.
I say they calm like this.
So before I leave us for here, Madam, make you just tell people where they watch us, waiting on our win, gone for this thing we wanna do, so people go understand why we even consider for here this morning. Waiting be the thing we carry on a come here.
Okay, then same more we talk our love story for this thing for Genesis Cinema platform. I post mine, and then they pick me as winner because I've been still they active even after I post the. I they like their post, they comment and all that. So at the long run, they say I win flour, I win they call them Zaron products. I win Wow accessories. I win wristwatch, and then today this place,
the grand finale.
Nice one.
And then I also win spa tickets.
So you and Oga go spa, go chill, go relax.
Yes.
So from you now, Madam, where you be, we will just help young ladies out there. What you could tell them? We want you aspire to marry, to take they endure this thing we talk, this tolerance. How you go take advice, young women? Just small word give them.
I will tell them, say, make them just be patient. May them pray to God. May them they always pray to God. May them they seek in faith first, and then may them they patient. May them they patient.
May they also tune down on their stubbornness.
Yes.
Don't mind me as I mentioned that one, my sister. Thank you, everybody who don't join us today. And I don't see our winners then from Genesis Love Story Matter. Now here Naija so go back break on top of the program today. Thank you to everybody who make come happen. Now you go have fun. Triple chief. I don't say you get a club they call.
It's again the matter where you go yeah about love.
Love is sweet.
Because say love is sweet.
Love is sweet.
Love is sweet. But my guy.
He say as guy man will be.
That your pattern where you take the treat your wife, Shana, one of the best man.
We will see you
again. Thank you. Have yourself a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Nice one.
You say that pattern again. I don't say that kind of thing is done. See you.
No, but I don't understand.
I said the guy can't.